guys, it took me so long to get back. I took a little cat nap, and I wanted to knock out a couple of videos before I go back to sleep because I got to get up in a few hours and go back to work. So, you know, um, yeah, this weekend went pretty damn fast as usual. But nevertheless, as I promised you guys, I was going to talk about the situation with Malika Andrews. Malika Andrews can dish it out, but she can't take it. She likes to, come at people hard and act like she's taking this stands on basically the mistreatment of women, but she shows inconsistency. Now, everybody has seen what ESPN did, and I'm glad that there are a lot of truthful people that's coming out admitting what ESPN did and how they covered the Josh Giddey story and basically their long history of going after black athletes with super intensity versus soft shoeing when it comes to white athletes. And like I already ran down Stephen A. Smith history. And now I'm going to talk about Malika Andrews. Malika Andrews is a fake, inconsistent, misandrous, fake advocate for women's rights and women's empowerment. She just only likes to go after brothers. Now, I don't know what happened to Malika Andrews. Did she go out on a bad date with a black dude, or she dated a black dude and he broke her heart, or whatever the case may be? But you can see the contempt and the vitriol and the lightweight contempt that she has for black men. And don't come on here saying, well, she has a black father. What does that mean? Maybe her father is the only black man that she cares about. But at the end of the day, Malika Andrews, you can make an argument she shouldn't have got as far as she got being at the tender age of 28. You have to wonder, were there some strings attached, or was there something that went on behind the scene to where she got where she is? To me, I don't think she earned the right to be where she is. That's just me personally, and not saying this because she's a woman. I'm saying anybody. Fairness is fairness. Put in the work, do your work. And to be honest with you, she's not really that good at what she does. Now, keep in mind, Dez Bryant has went on to apologize to her, but he says he doesn't take back his statements. He's saying he just apologized for being aggressive towards her. Well, first of all, sometimes you have to be aggressive. You can be aggressive towards somebody without, you know, intimidating them or threatening them, but that's always a go-to move too. Now, once again, there's always this narrative to keep black men from voicing their opinion. Everybody tries to shame black men from voicing their opinion. If you say or basically touch on the subject, that may be deemed disrespectful, directed towards, in particularly, black men. You're shamed, you're demonized. They'll say you're too emotional. They'll say you're too sensitive. Now you have, in some cases, where some black women are calling black men sassy if we respond to them and challenge them, because they don't want to be held accountable for basically doing some BS and you talking to them about it. And it just shows you their lack of consideration. And that's all it comes down to. But once again, look at Malika Andrews' history. It was funny when she was reading, uh, that prepared statement, or basically prepared, you know, um, news story about Josh Giddey. She didn't have the same intensity. She was looking like she was reading some ransom. The way she read it off, she was looking like she was reading some ransom note. And then, from what I was told, she didn't read it till actually the tail end of the show. They basically tried to cover this up. They didn't want this to go public. They wanted this to have as little coverage as possible. But yet, when Von Miller has his incident, then here comes everybody. Hey man, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Hope you come to the fight. You know what I'm saying? Hope you come to the fight this Saturday. I'll be there. I was confirmed and I was okayed for media credentials by Matchroom. Shout out to Matchroom. But yeah, I'll be there covering the fight. So but yeah, Malika Andrews, I'm gonna keep it 100. Just like Detroit may not claim certain people, or Atlanta, or wherever you from, but Los Angeles, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most people from Oakland, we are not claiming the same way we don't claim Kamala Harris. We do not claim Malika Andrews. Malika Andrews, wherever you went to school at or wherever you went to college at, claim that as your hometown because the Bay, I ain't rocking with Malika Andrews. I ain't rocking with her. I ain't rocking with her sister. I ain't rocking with her mama. I ain't I for real. I ain't feeling none of them. I mean, she was just looking like she was reading a ransom note. But like I said before, she couldn't wait to bring up what happened with Brandon Miller. Couldn't wait to talk about Emmy Udoka. And then was basically trying to attack anybody that was just questioning the whole situation in its entirety. Now, the woman in question was Josh Giddey. Her name has been leaked. We know what this woman's name is. I'm not going to say her name, but apparently she refused to cooperate with the authorities, and basically she has hired Gloria Allred, a career ambulance chaser, to basically represent her in a civil lawsuit versus Josh Giddey. And like I said before, she want to talk about protecting women and protecting women's rights and the fair treatment of women. Um, the same way she could have talked about, Adrian Payne, what happened to him about a alleged incident that basically they threw out because they didn't believe the person in question. She should have told the whole story. For those who don't know, Adrian Payne basically lost his life getting involved in a situation that didn't have nothing to do with him, basically trying to protect a woman. Now, she didn't want to put that story out, but no, she couldn't wait to talk about what happened to him in college that was thrown out. Couldn't wait to talk about Joe Mazzulla, what happened with him in college. Once again, these are alleged incidents, but she couldn't wait to bring it up. Couldn't wait to try to destroy Brandon Miller on the best day of his life. At the end of the day, for all you Captain Saber hosts that's going to try to say, hey, man, she was just doing her job. Okay, well, how come she didn't want to do her job when it pertained to Josh Giddey? How come she didn't want to do her job when it came to John Stockton, who was very vocal and very anti-potion? How come her and Molly Quam don't have that same energy that they have for, black dudes versus white dudes? They went after Kyrie Irving, but they didn't want to go after Amazon. But Amazon said they wasn't going to take down the movie. Matter of fact, the viewership of that movie went up after it was mentioned. But she has a history of doing this. At the end of the day, for y'all black women that's gonna try to defend her, she ain't no sister. Have you seen who she's engaged to? But then again, y'all love to play that role too. You want to talk that blackness stuff, and you want to, have an issue when a black man dates outside his race. But her, you saying that she may be possibly upgrading and she's not being closed minded. And this is why, like I said, I don't take a lot of, to a certain degree, why I don't take some sisters serious, because they are a vessel for inconsistency and hypocrisy as well. Somebody need to ask Malika Andrews, since she so worried about the mistreatment and fairness of women. How come she didn't bring up what happened with Christoph Porzingis? How come she hasn't brought up what happened with Luke Walton? How come she didn't tweet about Conor McGregor being accused of doing the unthinkable to women? So, like I said, she's a vessel for showing inconsistency. And what happened is, ESPN, like right now, they're treading water. They're being careful how they present things, and I think it's good. And we need to stay on, um, ESPN's helmet. Like I said, they took more time out to reply to Des Bryant than they did about the whole Josh Giddey thing. And it's a lot of it's a lot of fuzziness pertaining to that case. Well, from my knowledge, John Madden didn't live in from my knowledge, John Madden, I don't think he lived in Oakland. I think John Madden lived in Black Hawk. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But yeah. Yeah, what's up, Trey? All right. Hey, just make sure you come find me, man. Just make sure you come find me because I'll be walking around the facility. Shout out to my guy, East Oakland 90th and MacArthur. You know, some people call it Tupac Boulevard or but but yeah. But nah, man, we don't claim Malika Andrews. So, like I said before, I don't remember John Madden. I don't remember John Madden ever living in Oakland. I could have sworn John Madden lived in Black Hawk. But in case you guys don't know, Black Hawk is it Black Hawk is Black Hawk in Alameda? Yeah, I think Black Hawk I think it's in Alameda County. But it the number starts with 925. But Black Hawk is a township that's in between this city called Pleasanton um and San Ramon. It's in that area. That's where a lot of ball players and famous rappers and stuff live in that area from the Bay Area. I ain't gonna say who they are, but and a couple of former NBA players. A couple of them are in the NBA Hall of Fame. Yeah, Black Hawk, Danville, San Ramon. It's over in that area. So if she lived in that area, she definitely ain't from Oakland. Now it says she was born in Oakland, but if she lived in that area, then she definitely ain't. Like I said, Devin Haney, Andre Ward, they represent Oakland far better than she ever did because at the end of the day, she's all about attacking melanated black men. And the reason why she cowered and ran to ESPN management because she knew she was busted. Like Orange Juice Jones said on I Saw You Walk in the Rain, don't say nothing, you cold busted. Me without you is like cereal without the milk. I bought you things that you couldn't even pronounce. Silly rabbit tricks are made for kids. But that's classic line by Orange Juice Jones. I Saw You Walking in the Rain. Y'all check it out. 1988, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she was cold busted. Everybody saw what she did. So there you have it. There you have it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew John Madden didn't technically live in Oakland. So she basically probably grew up where Gabrielle Union grew up because Gabrielle Union spent a lot of time in the Bay Area because Gabrielle Union lived in Pleasanton for a little while. So this is what I'm saying about Malika Andrews. So yeah, please, we don't claim Malika Andrews and we don't claim Kamala Harris. Definitely don't claim neither one of them because from a certain aspect, both of them are clowns. But Malika Andrews is a clown, a hypocrite, and a misandrist. And she shows inconsistent misandry when it pertains to black women. But to be honest with you, I don't think Malika Andrews has what you call sisterisms in her. We all know what her religion is, and we'll leave it at that based off who she had come up there and try to call herself, trying to inadvertently speak to Kyrie Irving. Which, like I said, all this because Kyrie Irving said he was gonna watch a damn movie. Come on, man, you cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff. You cannot make this stuff up. She blatantly runs to management. Oh, protect me! They're coming after me. And people showed me. People showed me the tweet. She didn't say nothing. Wasn't gonna say nothing about Josh Giddey until basically they was forced to talk about it. And then they tried to basically cover it up. You're looking at all the black athletes Malika Andrews went after and attacked verbally. And then she kind of wonders why a lot of those basketball players don't like talking to her. They don't like her. But if they call her out, then they're going to be attacked. They're going to be ridiculed and all this kind of stuff. And to be honest with you, ESPN be giving these reporters too much pull and too much influence and too much power that they haven't earned and that they haven't worked for and that they don't deserve. Malika Andrews should not have this type of clout. Like I said, this person tried to call Stephen A. Smith show and try to check him when he was basically telling the truth and saying, well, dang, I can't believe everybody is attacking this dude for basically having an extramarital affair, which morally is considered wrong, but legally it isn't wrong. People step out on their husband and their wives every damn day. But you talking about a crime that was committed. But Malika Andrews is supposed to be an advocate for, the fairness and, basically the rights of women. But she has consistently been inconsistent. She don't have that same passion. She has contempt, but she doesn't have passion when it comes to the brothers. So at the end of the day, I don't know who broke Malika Andrews' heart. More than likely, it was some brother, and basically she just decided I'm gonna have it in for black men the rest of my days because this always happens. But at the end of the day, maybe she need to blame herself because maybe she picked that particular black man. The same thing with people like Krista Carazon, who is who constantly tries to sneak this black man in favor of you know as she calls herself, the girl that swirls, bitch. But so, so I'm just saying, and I stayed on everything that I said, and this is how I feel about Malika Andrews. I wonder if Malika Andrews is going to be covering that fight. I wonder if ESPN is going to send Stephen A. Smith to cover the Devin Haney fight because it is fight week. So, like I said before, I'm excited about it. I talked to Bill earlier. And by the way, I want to say congratulations to the Bay Area because from what reports are saying, that the event is almost sold out. Now, I seen people sitting up there, saying that the fight wasn't selling good. That's a absolute lie. The fight is sold very well. The only thing that's available is reselling tickets, but you still can get those reseller tickets at a decent price. So everybody that's gonna be, that's gonna be in attendance, if you see me, say what's up. Say what's up, but don't interrupt me when I'm doing an interview. So that's all I ask. Wait till I finish, say what's up. So like I said, the people that was sitting up there saying that Devin wasn't going, this fight was gonna sell like 5,000 tickets. No, they've sold far more than 5,000 tickets. They've sold over look like, from what I was told, they sold around 13,000 tickets. I talked to Bill Haney last I talked to Haney. When did I talk to Bill? I talked to Bill in the afternoon. Bill Haney told me that he got the word that the fight is pretty much close to being sold out. So shout out to Bill. Yeah, I bought some tickets. I bought some tickets myself and gave them to some people. So, I did my part. Like I said before, I'm looking forward to this. Real talk. Mm, okay. Yeah. But like I was saying, getting back to Malika Andrews, she didn't showed her true makeup. And I'm not talking about the one that come from Revlon or come from whatever, that come from the beauty section of Target. She showed her true makeup. She can dish it out, but she can't take the criticism. She ran. Oh, they're coming. I can see her now. Could 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 you help me? They're coming after me. They're attacking me. So, they had the production meeting. They was like, okay, so who could we get to put on his cape for her and make her look like she's a victim? And then, of course, she's trying to play victim, trying to do the why is everybody picking on me? Nobody's picking on you. They're calling you out. They're holding you accountable for your inconsistency. You're the problem. You're the hypocrite, and you're disingenuous. I don't even watch ESPN because they just not. I don't even watch segments really no more unless somebody send it to me, because they just unwatchable, because we know how they get down, we know how they roll. That's factual. And we got to cut the crap. We got to cut the crap, man. And that's just real talk. But yeah, screw Malika Andrews. And I promise you, she gonna have. I promise you, guys, she gonna have a nigga moment one day. Something gonna happen to her where she gonna call herself trying to reach out to the black, because that's what they always do. A lot of times with some of these people, they're biracial. They have a black mother, they have a or a black father, or they have a black father and a white mother, and they hollering they biracial until the shit hits the fan. Then all of a sudden, oh, I'm black, I'm black. Oh, I asked the black community to help me on this one. Nah. What do you say on house party pertaining to that record? It's a great record, man. Can I borrow it? No, my brother. You've got to get your own. And that's what I say to Malika Andrews. You've got to get your own. You are on your own. Hey, don't call us to help you. And I'm saying this to a lot of you dudes that play that role. You don't want to have nothing to do with the black community until something happened to you. Then all of a sudden you talking about you need the black community to support you and all this kind of stuff. Like what Jamel Charlo was doing. And by the way, Jamel Charlo need to reach out to his brother, man. He need to cut this foolishness. That's his twin brother, man. Stop the cap. Anyway, appreciate you guys being here for me, listening to the chat. Appreciate you guys. Real talk. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.